Hello everybody, hope we're all safe and well. My name's McLeod and we're going to talk about another first aid topic tonight. The topic we're going to cover tonight is shock. Okay, it's quite an important first aid topic out there because obviously at some point in your life somebody's been into shock from one way or another. Okay, so we're just going to talk about it again from obviously my slides here. So there's your normal circulation, okay, so your heart's pumping. Your heart's pumping fine, there's enough blood and blood vessels have good tone, so your heart does its job as it's pumping blood all the way around your body. And what happens is you get a cut, okay, or you're losing some sort of bodily fluid. Now, the shock that we're going to cover today is called hypovolemic shock, guys. Now, hypovolemic shock is where you're losing a bodily fluid. Now, bodily fluid can be from bleeding, it could be from sweating, urination, diarrhea, or even vomit. Okay, so if you're unwell and you're constantly having diarrhea and you're constantly being sick and you go to doctors obviously to tell them your signs and symptoms, the last thing they tell you to do is keep yourself hydrated, and the reason for that is so that you don't get into hypovolemic shock. Okay, so hypovolemic shock, the great way I remember what kind of shock that is: hypo, you're low in something, volemic is volume. Okay, so you're low in a volume and it's a bodily fluid. Alright? So, signs and symptoms of shock, guys, is the casualty will look pale, really clammy skin, okay? They might start to feel dizzy, okay? So they might say, I'm feeling dizzy, I'm going to faint, going to pass out. If you're checking their pulse, they'll have a fast, weak pulse, alright? So really fast, but might be very faint. There'll be rapid, shallow breathing, okay? So it might be really fast breathing, okay? And they may show signs of cyanosis, which is the blueness around your mouth, okay, and it's lack of oxygen going to your body basically. Alright. Treatment for shock is you want to treat the cause of shock. So if the casualty is bleeding, you want to treat that bleed. You want to try and reduce the amount of blood that comes out because obviously that will help with shock. If they're not well and they've got diarrhea and sickness, again guys, you want to just try and top that up with water, plenty of fluids and things like that if they're unwell. Okay. You then want to lay the casualty down and raise their legs, okay? And the reason you're laying the casualty down and raising their legs, guys, is so that you want all the blood to go back to the vital organs, okay? So the blood from the feet, from the legs, goes back to the vital organs, and that's what helps the casualty. If it's really serious, you want to call 999. You want to keep the casualty warm, okay? So it might be that you put a foil blanket over them, or it could be a towel, or a jacket, or a coat or something to keep them nice and cosy. You then want to loosen any tight clothing around the neck, chest and waist. Now the reason you want to loosen any tight clothing around the neck, chest and waist is because obviously you want to monitor the breathing. You want to make sure that you've got a good airway, okay? So you don't want anything tight around their neck so that they're able to breathe through their windpipe. You don't want anything restricting their chest or even their waist so that they can fully inflate their lungs and breathe properly, okay? So you want to loosen any tight clothing around the areas. And then the last one is monitor breathing, pulse and levels of response. So again guys, depending on what type of shock it is, if it's through blood, then they might start, the condition might start to deteriorate by the amount of blood that they're losing. And again, this is where you're constantly monitoring them. So you're constantly monitoring their breathing, their pulse and levels of response. You'd want to keep talking to them, keep trying to keep them conscious so that when the paramedics come, they're able to answer any questions they've got, okay? So that's hypovolemic shock. So the great way to remember hypovolemic shock is hypo, you're low in something. Volemic is volume, okay, so it's a bodily fluid you're losing. Usually blood, sickness, diarrhea, or even urination, okay, or even sweat. Okay, so these are things that can cause hypovolemic shock, okay. So that's one of the topics we've got. Nice wee short, sweet one, guys, okay, but it's very important you know that one and you know the treatment for it, okay. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you all stay safe, guys. See you later. Thank you. Bye bye.